Hello everybody, I'm Ramsis. Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we do our playthrough of Retro Game Challenge 2009, released for Nintendo DS. What a fun game this has been. And we're getting towards the end. We're finally on game number 8, which is Haggleman 3, the new and improved version of Haggleman. We already took a look at it by completing the first act of it in the previous challenges, but now you know what the last challenge is. Complete all the games fully, and all we have left is Haggleman 3. And it'll take about 2 episodes, maybe 3, but that's it. It will not be nowhere near as long as Guardia Quest was. So yes, Guardia Quest is finally done. We are done. We are moving on to Haggleman 3, and then that's it. The Retro Game Challenge is completed. I can't wait, I can't wait. But of course, before we get to that fun part, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see, have something to say. Many of you have, many of you do. Check us out on the main channel, Vested Retro Reviews, where Retro is alive and well, and not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's get right to it. No time to waste. Haggleman 3. You already know what to do. Let's get it. Alright, there it is. The last game. As you can see, we beat all these. Let's show you. We beat Haggleman 1, of course. We beat Rally King. Yes. We beat Star Prince. Yes. We beat Rally King Special. Yes. We beat Haggleman 2. Yes. What a quest we just completed. That leaves Haggleman 3. So let's get to it. Not even going to look at any of the books, any of the magazines, any of the tips. We're just going to go right to it. Game on. Remember, this is kind of like a Ninja Gaiden Mega Man type of game with a little bit of Metroid. It's like a mixture of a lot of games in the genre. Episode 2, Sun Mirror. Here we go. Let's see what the storyline for the next act is. The ward is awakening. This is the area sealed by the Sun Mirror. The spell Mori cast did not take full effect. Haggleman Lady. They want to weaken the wards to use the powers of darkness. Alright, at any rate, we must protect the next ward. The next one is beyond here. Haggleman, you will need a Haggle gear to increase your jumping power. I'll keep gathering intel on the enemies. Thank you, Haggleman Lady. Let's go, my ninjas. Alright, and just like that, we are off into Act 2.
Let's do it!
Yeah, he's right. Let's do it indeed. Alright. So it's going to be more of the same, more of the same. We got to build up gears. Gears is very important because we are going to have to buy a lot, and I mean a lot of gears to get past this act. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I played this. I've beaten it, but oh boy, you think I remember? We're going to be lost a lot. Yeah, see, here's where all the gears are located. Right now, we only have the 3-shot and the blast, so we're very limited. We don't even have the high jump yet. We're definitely going to need that. Remember, you can pause to look down. Yep, just like that. Alright, let's keep going. Annoying birds that keep on repopulating. That's why it's like very Ninja Gaiden-like, with all the repopulating enemies over and over again. But it's Mega Man-like in that you get to select all the different abilities and gears. You know, it's a mixture of many games in the genre. So I think it's kind of fitting that they picked a game like this to end off the Retro Challenge, because it sort of shows like where the Nintendo or / Famicom, because it was a Japanese game, had gone by the time we got to this point. You know, it was very sophisticated, had a lot more options, the games were more complex, graphics were better, the music was better, the gameplay elements were definitely improved. This is where the game went, but, yeah, let's look down here, there we go. But, still, it's going to be a tough adventure because you don't know where you're going. There's no map or anything. You just sort of have to figure out where am I supposed to go now to progress the stage along here, and, well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for those birds there, they're annoying, yep, come on. Yeah, he missed. Alright, can we get up here? Yes, we can. Alright, let's go in here. Bonus stage, or one of those locked door levels. I don't know what the actual word for this is. I guess it's sort of like you're trapped and you gotta beat everything. You know what's funny? Total Recall on the NES had a stage like this, where you were trapped in a room and you had to keep on beating all the enemies. Total Recall NES, that is. So it's kind of funny that, yeah, NES games did do this type of stuff. Kid Icarus had a stage like this, if you remember, where you had to beat all the things in the room. So yeah, this was a common way to stretch out gameplay, but it's mostly just get a lot of gears. Alright, so we're up to what, 14, 15 in gears. We have a lot of gears right now, and again, we're gonna need all the money we can get. Let's see, alright, it's safe to go down there. Because we're gonna have to buy a lot of upgrades before we get out of here. Alright, so the black ones just keep charging that, yeah? Alright, we got a new weapon here, let's keep going. Oh, it's that spinny thing, yep. From Strider, I guess Strider had that type of thing, where the shield kept spinning around you. Even Smash TV had something like that. Yeah, so these are all very common tropes in games of this day and era. Alright, I guess we're gonna go this way. Like I said, I really don't remember where to go, but we can't get up there yet. That's a high jump, and we don't have the high jump. But maybe we will now. Yes, high jump. I think we better get that. For 400 gear, we can get the high jump gear upgrade, and I think we're definitely going to do that. We don't need the weapon thing. The 1-up is always nice. We'll see if we get that. And health, we're at full health. So you know something? I think we have hit the pay dirt. Let's go get high jump.
Yes!
Exactly, yes. Huh? Now let's go. Yeah, be quiet. Let's put it on. There we go, high jump. Alright, and we're limited to how many gears we can have equipped at a time. We'll have to get upgrades for that. But now, watch this. We can jump up. Isn't that cool? Yeah, let's go do it.
Oh, yeah?
Gears have set powers you can't equip if you exceed total power. Use the max to increase it. So, yeah. Now we're up to 120. So, you have to find things like that to help you boost your gear equipable. You know, they all use a point to how many gears you can have. And you gotta get the upgrade so you can equip more of the value ones at the same time. So it's kind of cool that they did that. This is actually a very creative game. You know, like I didn't like the other two Haggleman. I've made that very clear. This one I actually like. I think they put a lot of effort into recreating the feel of a retro style action game here. They really did a good job with it. Alright, we got the new one. I forgot what that does. It doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Alright, the high jump comes in handy. There we go. Oh, it's little daggers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get the ninja. There you go. Alright. Yep. Good. Oh, wow. So, yeah, high jump comes in handy, folks. So, yeah. Alright, which way to go? Yeah, I guess we'll keep going left. Yep.
Alright.
Alright, now where? Get the bat thing. Alright, we can get down safely. Oh, we went a little too far. Alright, let's get back up here. Going here now. Let's see what we got. Alright, we're back outside. I don't think that means anything. Like I said, it's a hodgepodge of where do I go, where do I go. That's really what this game is. It's not linear. This is not Super Mario Brothers. This is more like Blaster Master. Again, we're using a lot of games here to reference, but it's kind of like Blaster Master where you just have to figure out where to go. You're just freely exploring everywhere. You have to remember what works. What do I have to use to get through here? What upgrades do I need to get back there? So we'll farm a little bit. Let's see if we can get. Oh, good. There's the door here. Let's go for it.
Whoa!
Oh, very cool. So we have the DS gear and the max upgrade gear. So let's get the DS. Alright, it's expensive, but you know what it does? I'll show you. Discount. Buy items at a discount. So now we can get everything in these shops cheaper. So that was actually a good buy. I'm very happy with that. And let's go back to high jump. There we go. And 3-shot and blast. Nope. So it'll have to be 3-shot. Yeah, we'll go 3-shot. Blast we don't really need. We just need a lot of projectiles right now, especially in this. So getting gears is not hard. It's just tedious. You gotta keep on killing everything to get gears, pretty much. But that's why they give you all the respawning enemies, because you need gears in this game. You know, and that's what they're gonna give you. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so now we're back in the caverns here. Alright, there's just a weapon there. We'll get that. 30 of them. That's pretty helpful. Alright, so we need the high jump to get up there. And we do. These things. I love how that green ninja was perfectly positioned, yeah. And now we'll go up, yeah, we'll go. The right, now we'll go up. Alright. Gold, that's good. Okay, keep going up. See, is there anything in here? Another weapon and another gear. See, I'm not even looking at what weapon I'm getting. I'm sure some are better than others. But you know something? Everything helps. It really does not matter what weapon you have. Whether the daggers, projectiles, shields, it's all good. It's really all very helpful. So that's all it needs to be known here. But yes, there are people who would prefer more one over the other, and I'm just willy-nilly picking anything, and I probably shouldn't be doing that, but you know. I'm the one playing here, so I get to do that. And there's also a way, I should mention, there's also a way you can just like fast forward through Haggleman 3, because this is a challenging game. I mean, you get lost very easily, you need certain things. I'm not going to do that. I'll admit, in the rally race, and, you know, like, I think the first one, I forgot which one, and the first one, I did use a little bit of cheats and helps, but I'm not going to do that for Haggleman 3. I think we're going to do this legitimately, alright? I really want to beat this. I've seen many others who took the shortcuts, they didn't want to deal with it, but, you know something? We took how many episodes to beat Guardia Quest, and then all of a sudden I'm going to be like, no, I don't want to do it right? I mean, why not? We already invested all the time into beating this. We might as well beat it right and not too fast forward. But do realize there is a way to just bypass the whole stage and go right to the boss if you wanted to do that. And you would be allowed to do that. He said you can do that as long as you see the ending. That's the goal. But we're not going to do that. We are going to beat this game legitimately, alright? And it's not easy. So yeah, we're going to get lost and we might even die a few times. That's okay. I want the full experience for Haggleman 3 because this is it. Once we beat Haggleman 3, the game's over and no more Retro Game Challenge. So let's stretch it out if we can a little bit. And I always like to show when I can a full walkthrough. You know, like even with the other ones where I use a cheat, that was like full walkthroughs. I didn't miss anything that you didn't get to see. But in this game, you went right to the boss, you'd miss all the adventure here on how he got there. So I really do want to do it the right way. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, we're getting our gears back. We're up to 625. Now 725. I like how Kiro's so impressed by Pickle. Like, oh my god, you got a common Nintendo. That's amazing. Yeah, Kiro's been annoying in these games. Such Guardia Quest was horrible, but here he's not as bad. I think that would be like my only complaint with this game is the annoying sound effects that the Akiro character makes while you're playing this. It really, it's kind of distracting when you're trying to do anything, and he's like, oh my god, what are you doing? Are you sleepy, or what's going on here? Like, I get it, they were showing off the effects of the DS, but we can come down without it. Alright, let's go up here. No? I think I'll... yeah. Might as well try to get more gears, you know, they freely give it to me, and we're gonna have to buy a lot of gears, that's why I'm doing this. Remember they said, make sure to get the proper upgrades, and there's a lot more upgrades to get, let me assure you. It's not just the high jump that you need. There's another specific one that I'm trying to get, and I'll let you know when that happens. Let's see if this is it. Let's put our discount on. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get everything, so let's get it. There's the H. There's the W, and there's the upgrade. Good. Like I said, we're gonna get everything. Alright, so what did we get? We got... where is it? No, it's, hover. There it is. That's the important one. You definitely want the hover. Hover gives you more time to make long jumps. It'll keep you like floating in the air for a little longer. Very important, especially on the later stage. Yeah, very important. So that was a very good gear pickup. Keep going. Don't huh. I mean, that's what I mean. He's annoying with all the like, what are you doing? You're pausing the game to change something? I don't understand it. Yeah, Kiro, that's how you play the game. I know, amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I've had my fill of Kiro's feedback. I really have. Alright, I think we've been here before, but, you know, I don't know where else to go. So, like I said, you're gonna get lost when you're doing this. So, I have no idea where to go. That's the one problem we're gonna have here. I really don't know where to go, and there's nothing in these walls, so you know something? We're gonna keep going. Oops. I said we're gonna keep going, thank you. Alright. What do we got, alright? Boy, there's a lot of defenses in this place, I'll tell you. Rock slide! Get out of here. Let's see if it was worth it. Oh yeah, it was worth it, hey. Pretty good. Times you never know how much the heart's gonna give you, but it refilled everything, so that was worth it. Alright, let's get up here. I'm sure there's something. Yep, I knew there'd be something. Alright, let's get it from here. Alright, so what are we up to? Almost 500 gears again, alright. Damn. Sounds like Emerald, what's the name cook? I forgot his name. Emerald, yeah, he sounds like Emerald with all that. Alright, so I have no idea if this is the right way or not, so I think before we go through there again, because we just came in that direction, maybe we want to go the other way. Did we ever think of that? Yes. Ow. Alright, it's going down. Ouch. Let's see if there's a heart in here, because we really need it. Ow. Alright, we gotta be careful now. We're down to half energy here. These birds have been nasty. Alright, wasn't a heart. I don't think we've been in the purple area. Do you remember Purple Sky, folks? I don't remember that. Purple trees, purple mountains, majesty, yeah, and that's there we go. Alright. Anything up here? Yes, there is something up here. Oh, it's 100? Well, we'll take it. Not gonna be upset about more money. What are we, over 700 now? Ah, so I don't think we've been in here, that's for sure. Is there anything good? Yep, more money, and what else? And refill heart. Yeah, we'll take it. Get out of here. Alright, I guess that was worth it. Really? No, but it was kind of like a bonus. Here you go, I bet you'd like to have some more money, right? Yes. Kind of like from Zelda, the secret to everybody. Yes. Alright. Uh-oh, look out! Alright, that worked out. Sort of. Plus 4 energy on that, but that's okay. And now where do we go? Not down, that's a bottomless pit, so we have to work our way out. We could have used that heart. Let's see, what should we change? High jump, yeah. Go for it. Ow, wow, wow, wow. We didn't even get the gear stuck in the wall, did we? Ow! Those birds are nasty, nasty, nasty. Ow, wow, look at this! Boy, I think it's like the most challenging part I've had so far. I guess I gotta take my time a little bit. Any hearts? Nope. Keep going. Missiles and birds. Which are worse? The birds, of course. Right, you think the missiles would be the worst part. No, it's the birds. And there we go. Nothing there. Oh, there was something in there. Hold on a second. Oh, no, and we needed that. Oh. And this is one of those that fades away. Oh, that sucks. What a tease. Ah. You know, game, you're funny. You're funny. Oh, well, keep going. We have half energy, and we just blew it with a heart refill over there. Alright. Nothing here. Alright, the rock slide. So we have been here before. We're back to the rock slide part of the game. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Alright, have we been up here, though? Well, more purple skies, but that doesn't help. I don't know if we've been here. That's a good sign. We're finding new territory. But what we gotta find is hearts, like the one that just dropped to its doom there. Alright, here we go. Ah, money. Money. Alright, yeah, I think we've been here. Yeah, we have been here. Alright, so we have been to this area. Wow, that bird really wants us. That bird really wants to get us. Alright. Ow, why did I... Oh, well, I got hard at least, so that's good. Alright, let's go in here. Don't give up if you can't jump to it. Hover. Alright, so it's telling you need the hover gear. There you go. And I did mention that hover gear is going to be very important in these 2 stages here. It'd be nice if Dr. whatever his name is would give us the gears we need instead of being like, oh, well, you need to find it. I'll sell it to you. I know you're trying to save the world and all, but, you know, times are tough. I need the money. It's kind of silly that you have to buy your own upgrade. Right? I guess Mega Man 7 and 8 had that too, though, where you had to buy your own stuff to get it. It's like, really? Dr. Wright, you can you can't give me stuff here? No. Alright, Mega Man, you gotta earn it. I run a tight budget here. Alright, the hover helps, see? That's why you need the hover. That was the clue we gave us, so now we know we're in the right area. This Dr. What's his name just told us to go to next area via hover. Right, so this looks a little different. Keep going. Alright, where do we go now? Avoid the birds, of course. I said avoid the birds, of course. That doesn't mean get hit by them around. Oh good, we got some health back. Alright, new area is a good thing, folks. Whenever you play a game and you're in a new area, you should say, wow, that's a good thing. Yes, it is a good thing. Ah, yes, we definitely have not been here. So you remember what we had to do in the first? Yes, see, that's not going to work. Remember in the first, you had to have the triple shot. You can get it far, but you won't be able to completely deplete it without the triple shot. So, no matter how hard you try, let's go for it. Triple shot. Now we should be able to do it. There it is. You gotta get both, is the thing, because they do respawn. See? There we go. Let's go through. They respawn, so get through. Alright, let's see if we can. There we go. Yep, you want to get the gold ones. Those are good. Alright, so now we're in another new area. And I have a feeling you gotta jump through that mysterious wall there. Let's just, Alright, here we go. Ow. Alright, let's get back through here. There we go. Okay. We're not ready to do that yet, alright? We're gonna build up a little more. I want to get some more health if possible, but I don't know. Oh boy. Not like that. Alright, that won't do it either. Alright, we'll come back to that area a bit. I wanna go up here for a little bit. We definitely have to go to that area though. But I'm trying to see what else is up here. You don't want to get too far away from areas because it's hard to remember how to get back to areas that took so long to get to, you know what I mean? So, just exploring a little bit. We have a little bit of time here. We're not in a tight rush here. Alright, let's put on the hover, of course, because we're going to move all these tough aisles here. There we go. Let's get out of here. We have all the respawning enemies, right? Alright, so yeah, we did not go up here now. But I don't think there's anything there, so I guess we have no choice. I was hoping they'd be like, oh boy, you can go down, but it's not looking good. It really isn't. But we're gonna try. Let's see. Alright, we gotta wait for the platform. Okay, let's go.
Time for some homework.
Alright, should we go back across or go down? Well, down it is, because I know left we haven't really explored yet. Yeah, we haven't. Now we're in this is a cool background. Look at that. It's like a sunset with the clouds and a triangle formation. Boy, you get a little bit of everything in this one area here. Alright, so we gotta avoid all this. Well, if we use our projectiles, that should do it. Oh, it's going for something above. Oh boy. Alright, forget it. Alright, let's go through the walls. Yep. There's a secret door here.
Whoa!
Yep, very important that you get this stuff. Nope, not range discount, thank you. So let's get everything. Everything we don't have, we're gonna get. Let's get it.
Yes! Yes! Alright!
Yes. Alright, so let's see what we got here exactly. We got...
Let's do it!
We want the max, so go back to this discount. Yeah, let's get it. There we go, half price.
Yay!
So now we can equip more stuff. Let's turn this kind of up. Hover. High jump, hover. What do we got here? Blast, defense. Alright, so we got a defensive upgrade. That's one of the shields we got. One of the gears we got. Some of them you don't equip. Some just do what they're supposed to. That's why you're not seeing everything here. But one of the gears we got was defense upgrade, yes. The other was a ×2, so it doubled your shots. Things like that. Let's go for it. That's what was in the wall. I told you there was something in the wall. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, let's get through all that. Alright. Alright, so that's what that area was. It had some very important gears that you can't get otherwise. And, you know, some of these gears are hidden, but I think you can buy all of them either way, except for maybe one or two. But even the ones that are hidden, some of them you can still buy. Yeah, so it's one of those type of games. So you don't have to go crazy to try to find everything. Pretty much everything you need to beat the game you can buy, and you just have to farm a little bit. And as you can see with all the enemies here, farming is not really a problem. And look at that, we're already back to almost 1,000 by just a mere walk away from everything. Now we're finally going to explore up. Now that we finished up that area, I had to make sure, you know what I mean? I had to make sure. Ah, there goes the 100. Oh well. That's, oh, ow. Is that a heart? No. That'll add more, yeah. Now we have 33 of those, which is cool. Alright. I think we've been here, but we'll explore anyway. Like I said, I have no idea where to go. I really don't. I'm just trying to find areas we haven't been to, and we've been to some areas, but it looks like it just led to, you know, power-ups and secrets. We haven't found the path to get to the main boss of this area, the second area. That's what we're looking for. Alright, let's build up our gears. Alright, we'll get another max up, but we have to, yeah, there we go. We gotta put it on discount, okay.
Let's go! Yeah!
Now we can have 160 in total, so now we can equip more things. Isn't that cool? Yep, now we're up to 160, so we can actually have 3 gears at once. So that was very important. Alright, who keeps putting these missile launchers back, though? Every time I destroy it, I guess it's the same question of how many people are they hiring and how many birds are they releasing, you know. Can ask 100 questions about these games. Alright, do we want hover or high jump? I guess that's the question. I don't know. Go hover, that way we can take our time with these platforms. Alright, keep going. Not sure how to get up there. We'll have to figure that out. Might not even need it though. Go down. Alright, we tried to go up. Yep. Don't give up. Oh, yeah, we're already here. That's the hover gear advice. Yeah, so we've been here before. Alright, then we'll hover jump down. There we go. I think that's where he yes, that's where he wanted to use hover, not where we used it before. He meant where we just used it. Alright, so that's what I mean. The game doesn't really spell it out. It's kind of like, what's another good example? Castlevania 2, Zelda 2, it's cryptic. You got to sort of figure out what they mean. They give you the clue, but you don't know what it means. It's one of those type of games. So, like I said, all the NES games at this time were very similar in a lot of aspects, and that's why this is so impressive. They really do give the feel of what an old-school NES game was like. You know, they give you tips, but they don't tell you what that means, how to get it, where do I use it, what are you talking about.
Bathroom?
Let's see. Reshot, yeah. There we go. Is there anything in these walls? Yes. Alright, we can use that. See what we can get. Wowza indeed. Oh yeah, it was double too. That's another one we got. And long shot. So yeah, you can see we got a lot of gears here now. Alright, whoops, sorry about that. Alright, here we go. Ow. How rude. As, who used to say? Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie from Full House used to say how rude. Weird preference, but we are a retro show. Always remember that. We are a retro. Alright, we gotta wait for the spinning pole of spikes here. I don't know where. I don't know what the point of this is, but okay. Oh, cool! You can call a friend. That's cool. It stuns everything on the screen. I love it. Alright, so we got doors and doors. Up. Another danger room. Let's get them all. Damn indeed, Kiro. Damn. Now we're back to 1,000 gear. That's good. We could use a heart, of course. There we go. Alright, so that was just the bonus room. Nothing there otherwise. Go to this door now and see what we got. Point and overturn. Go back in the door if you need to repair. Alright, so we've made it. That's it. No, we don't need anything else. We're just going. I don't need any more gears. I don't need anything. We're just going for it. We have every gear that we can hope for Axilia. We do need some hearts though, so I'll farm a little bit and hope we can refill our energy. But if not, I'm not too worried about it. The boss is not that hard in this game. Now we have orange skies, so I guess the time is supposed to be progressing. Is that the idea? The one from purple to orange? I don't know. You all can figure out why the sky is different color and everything. No hearts yet. The hearts are less common. Oh, there they are. Okay. And alright, we did it. Let's go. Alright, so now we're gonna get a little bit of information. Story dump. Here we go. Alright, woof. I told you, it was a long time. It was about a half hour to get through this stage. That was not easy. Alright, here we go. Here's the cutscene. Arrived, Haggleman. I am Takedar. I will remove the ward with this regalia. Hey, stop! Creatures of the dark will attack if you do! Hehehe. I will use this power to destroy the world. It's the wish of Lord Dark. Lord Dark, it can't be! Enough. I shall draw you like a prune. Now the ward shall give me strength. And turn me into the same thing that everyone else gets turned into. This ugly three-headed grotesque thing. Yes. Alright. Wow. I think we need to go for range, high jump, and double power or long shot. Let's go with the long shot. That way we don't have to get super close. It's not that hard to beat, even from long. It's that annoying mirror shield Remember, he used the Mirror Shield Regalia, that's why he has that there. So, I guess it sort of makes sense. There we go, we got one. Go for the second. We got two. Now there's two Mirror Shields, huh? And a little bit difficulty, huh? Alright, there we go. Take some damage for fun. Alright, we're a little trapped here. Hold on, sorry, I'm going quiet. There we go. That was a little tight. Like a walking trash heap or something there. But we got it. Episode 2 clear. We did it, folks. Woo. Told you we would. And that's how you do it the long way instead of the shortcut way. Not easy. Oof. Alright, what are we up to? Episode 3. The Mega Gym. Now let's see the story before we get out of here. This is the area sealed by the Mega Gym. The power of the ward. We still have a chance, if we protect this ward. The spell effect is making a difference. We have to stop it, Wolf. It's too early to give up. Need a Hackle gear that allows you to break colored blocks here. Alright, thanks, Haggleman lady. That's my job. We have to protect the last ward at the very least. If we fail, we're finished. I know. Let's hurry to the ward. There you go. And Haggleman lady, what a nice lady. Alright, but that'll be for another day. Let's get out of here. And that was Retro Game Challenge 2009 DS, the second episode of Haggleman 3. So we're getting to the nitty-gritty. This is going to be it, pretty much. This is really the end here. And we're going to have to get ready for the conclusion of this, because I think we might be able to beat it next episode. Next episode is episode 3. If it's too long, we'll cut it to 2, but I really think this is it. There's only 3 episodes in Haggleman 3. So that's going to be the end, folks. And if you're ready, I'm ready. It's been a long, long adventure. But we finally have reached either the last or the next to last episode of this playthrough. And it's very exciting. I can't wait to get there finally. Wow. Thanks for joining me, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see, have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on the main channel for some retro reviews or retros alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. See you all next time for maybe the last episode. We'll see.